Well, welcome back. And again, I am honored that you have joined me as I express my thoughts and feelings about certain things. And today, I will be talking about cameras, in particular, the Lumix GX85. This is my new camera that I am super excited about owning and playing with. This is going to be my play camera, a very capable play camera. So a little bit of background about my camera story. I started off as and still am, a Canon shooter, recording with a Canon camera right now. But at one point in my life, that's really all I knew was Canon and Nikon. So when I thought of nice cameras, it was one of those two brands. So when I think of Canon, when I think of Nikon, when I think of Sony, I think of work. I think of getting a job done. I think of a camera that I'm going to use out in the field, something that is weather sealed, something that I know is going to work when I go to fulfill a job. But photography for me has become more than just a source of income. I love photography, and it is something that I cannot get enough of, and it's something that I just don't want to do for work. One issue with using my work cameras for personal shooting is I find myself asking the question, should I bring my camera with me? And even worse than that is sometimes I find myself giving the answer no, and a lot of times I just leave my camera at home. So why do I choose to leave my professional cameras at home? Well, first of all, they're a source of income. So if I bring my camera out and it's broken, or even worse, if it's stolen, not only have I lost the camera, but I may have a job coming up the next day and I have broken or lost my camera. Therefore, I leave it at home. Next, my work cameras draw way too much attention. Way too much. I've been that guy at the school when your kids have a ceremony or something, and I pull out a big old 5D Mark III with a 70 to 200 lens. Did you get it? I got it. Oh yeah, oh, that is me. And when you pull out these huge cameras with the big lenses on it, it draws a little bit too much attention that I'm just not trying to draw when I'm out just trying to shoot my kids at a ceremony. Street photography. Forget about trying to blend in when you have a big DSLR with a huge lens. What you're gonna get is, first of all, people may stop and pose for you, which is not necessarily what you may want to get when you're doing street photography. Or you may have people, even worse, hide from the camera when they see you bring this huge camera out. So you really cannot go under the radar when you have a huge camera with you. Big cameras can also get you kicked out of places. I was shooting some friends of mine. We were in a hotel lobby and someone came up and asked me to put the camera away and to stop shooting. I did, but I also asked the question, well, why is it that I need to stop shooting? And the answer was, your camera. That's a professional camera, they said. And simply because my camera, and actually it is professional, because it looked professional, I had to leave the place. And finally, they're just big. When I bring my 5D Mark III with the 50mm, which is the smallest setup I have for my DSLR, I find myself having to hype myself up to bring the camera. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Bring the camera, bring the camera, bring the camera. Maybe not this time, especially when my daughter doesn't want me to bring it and have this big camera and taking shots. Sometimes I'll just leave it. So what made me decide to go with this camera? I was on a YouTube binge and I was watching camera videos and I came across a new system, for me at least, Micro Four Thirds. There's actually a whole community built around this format, and what I really like about it is a lot of the bodies and the lenses are really, really small. The camera that I kept coming across was the Lumix GX85, a pretty small body, but the pictures that I saw people taking with this camera, they're amazing. And the big test is, I saw one guy actually put it in his coat pocket. Oh, that got me excited. A camera that I can just bring around with me wherever I go. So, I got a few things. First of all, I got the Lumix GX85, and I got a couple of batteries. Put those over here, because I heard the battery life is not good. I can live with that. And I got a lens. So I got a 25mm. My favorite focal length is a 50mm, and from my understanding, you multiply times 2. So this is a 25mm, so which would be the equivalent to a 50mm. And what I've learned is that is really all I need. With all that being said, this is a pretty big deal for me. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. We will do the body first. Oh, oh yeah. Here we go, people. So we have the literature. I'm actually one of those guys. I actually do read instruction manuals. So I'll get to that. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, and this is, okay, so this is one of the lenses that it comes with. And this is a 45 to 150, so the equivalent would be like 90mm to 300. Great, and look, this is why I got these cameras. Look at this, micro four thirds. Look at that. Look at, isn't that cute? Oh, ooh, okay. Oh, it has a lens hood. Awesome. Awesome. And then, oh, what is this? Before we get to the oh, and you know what? Strap. There we go. I'm gonna wear this camera like a gold chain. That's what I'm gonna do with this camera. We have a strap here. So we got the USB cord and the charger. And here we go with the important part. Oh, battery. It's battery. I almost threw the battery away. Let's get this out of the way. Are you ready for this? It's my new baby. Oh, look at it. Look at it. This is what I'm talking about. Comes with the lens. I'm a 12 to 32. And look at this. Look how I can't even hold it the way I'm normally used to holding the camera. I can one hand this guy. Look at that. Gosh. So here we go. GX85, 12 to 32 lens on it. And oh, you know what? Let's crack open this lens too. The 25mm. This is a prime lens. This will be one. I wonder, does that lens hood fit on it? Oh yeah, here we go. Nicely wrapped. And oh, look at this. Once you look at this, look at this. You see this? This is a 25mm micro four thirds. So normally for my camera it would be a 50. Look at that. So 3 lenses I can play with and a new body. So what does this mean for me? What this means for me is I can now take a camera with me wherever I go, which I am extremely excited about. Do any of you have a Lumix GX85? If so, holler at me down in the comment section. Oh, also, don't forget, I haven't been saying it, but I found that if I don't say anything, then you all won't do it. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe, because I'm gonna take some pictures with this camera and show you all what this little thing can do when I take it out for a test drive. Look at it. That's nice. I like it. Man, it's so little. Oh, look at it.